India Junction, and I am Nivedita Tiwari. I bring to you a postcard from Bharat. We are going to talk about the magic of Indian weaves. India's handloom industry is a reflection of our rich heritage and culture. It is also the second largest employment provider after agriculture. Indian handloom constitutes 95% of the global production. Each region of the country contributes to this industry through the exclusive craftsmanship and skills of the weavers. Let's go on a handloom tour of India and learn more about our rich legacy. Starting with the northernmost state of India, Jammu and Kashmir. The famous Kani Pashmina shawls, a reflection of Srinagar's heritage, are composed of threads of delicate Pashmina wool taken from the underbelly of the world Tibetan and Ladakh mountain goats. They are light in weight, soft, warm, and intricate. The handloom art of Himachal Pradesh is best seen in the famous Kulu shawl, inspired from the engravings on the walls of temples and Buddhist monasteries. The design is first developed on graph paper and then it is woven in pure wool on ordinary fly shuttle frame loom. The culturally rich Rajasthan offers the Kota Doria saris, which are much in demand for their vibrant colors, beautiful designs, and rich zari work. The weaving technique started when Maharaja Kishore Singh brought some weavers from Mysore to Kota about 250 years ago, who introduced silk yarn in Doria weaving in Kota. Moving on to Uttar Pradesh. No Indian wedding is complete without a Banarasi sari. Banaras or Kashi is one of the most important centers for patterned silk weaving. The Banaras brocade saris are made of finely woven silk and are decorated with intricate design using zari. These ornamentations make them relatively heavy and rich. The Banarasi cutwork fabric is produced by clipping the extra floating threads which are not engaged in design formation and are lying loose in the backside of the fabric. The fascinating state of Madhya Pradesh is well known for its Maheshwari and Chanderi saris. The beautiful conception of Maheshwari sari dates back to the 18th century. According to legend, Queen Ahilyabai Holkar ordered various craftsmen and artisans from Malwa and Surat to design a special sari of 9 yards length, which later came to be known as the Maheshwari sari. The grandeur of the forts in Madhya Pradesh and their designs inspire the motifs on the Maheshwari sari. The town of Chanderi in Madhya Pradesh is home to a wide range of traditions. It specializes in producing fine textured Chanderi saris of silk and cotton embellished with zari work. These intricately woven saris were very popular amongst the royalty. In Chhattisgarh, the districts of Bilaspur, Champa and Raigad are known for Tussar silk weaving, which is being practiced for more than 100 years. Tussar is a variety of wild silk, popularly known as Vanya silk. The culturally inclined state of West Bengal boasts of the Balachari. The 7 yards of absolute beauty, defined by its elaborate archel depicting India's rich history in the form of patterns and scenes from ancient epics and religious texts. Jamdani is yet another ancient form of weaving in West Bengal. It is a weaving technique of figured cotton textiles in transparent plain ground with designs of extra weft. Design motifs are directly woven by weavers from their memory without the help of any design device. Assam, the land of the mighty Brahmaputra. Its gorgeous Muga silk was recognized as a protected geographical indication in logo for trademark purposes in 2014. Muga silk, due to its low porosity, is difficult to be bleached or dyed, and hence retains its natural, beautiful golden tint. This silk can be hand washed, with its luster increasing after every wash. In Assam's traditional dress mekhela chador, the mekhela is made of Muga silk. Orisha's expertise in weaving handloom is unparalleled. The traditional Kota saris from the Kota village of Koraput district of the state use natural dye derived from the roots of the all trees that surround the village. The intriguing patterns and the solid border temple design, locally called Thodakumba, make these saris stand out. Bomkai sari is another beautiful weave from Orisha. Distinct in the use of heavily plied cotton with contrast color border and pallu known as mohajor. The designs have small dots within, which is not seen in other textiles. Gujarat is famous for its single and double Ikat Patola saris, which are traditionally dyed with natural dyes. The complicated ethereal patterns and the complex weaving techniques make them unique and expensive. The state is also famous for its Tanglia shawl. Maharashtra. The state's rich culture and traditions are best seen in its textiles. Named after the Patan region in Maharashtra, the beautifully hand-woven Patani art is more than 2000 years old. The main raw materials used are mulberry silk yarn and zari. Another enviable weave is available in the form of Tussar Karvati silk sari. The border of the sari is woven with various temple designs in different sizes. In Andhra Pradesh, Mangalgiri sari is woven with 80s combed cotton yarn for both warp and weft with extra warp design in the border. The extra warp design is specially known as Nizam border. The speciality of the extra warp design is a combination of twill, rib and diamond weaves. Uppada Jamdani saris are also equally appealing handloom saris of Andhra Pradesh. Known for their lightweight, they are produced with mulberry silk. Karnataka offers illikal saris, which are either made of mixture of cotton and silk or in pure silk. The colors traditionally used are pomegranate red, brilliant peacock green and parrot green. The saris that are made for bridal wear are made of a particular color called girikumkum, which is associated with the sindoor used by the wives of the priests in this region. The fascinating handloom journey of Telangana begins with Ikat weaving, which requires true precision and skill. It is believed to be brought in the town of Pochampalli from Cherala, where it is locally called as Chitku. Characterized by their bold geometrical motifs in red, black and white, they were used in as lungis or turbans. In the 60s, weavers of Pochampalli started weaving saris, initially on cotton, and then silk was introduced. Dharmavaram saris from Telangana have rich luster due to use of gold zari extensively. The richly woven motifs of flora and fauna and designs inspired by the temple murals and paintings of the famed Lepakshi temple in Hindupur make them stand out. Tamil Nadu is famous for its traditional Kanchipuram sari, which is woven in throw shuttle pit loom by using adai technique. The designs are inspired from the sculptures of temples in the town. Kanchipuram silk sari is the traditional wedding dress of the bride and is the heaviest among all other silk saris. In Kerala, Set Mundu, the traditional wedding dress of the brides in the southern part of the state, has now taken a new form as Balarampuram sari. These traditional products are woven with Kora white cotton yarn. Indian handloom products are in great demand globally. The handloom industry has immense potential to take the country to newer heights. By going vocal for local, we can further strengthen the resolve to make a self-reliant India and contribute in preserving these gems which have stood the test of time. This is Nivedita Tiwari signing off for New India Junction.